LeRoyyMcCoyy, the man out of man's Dow, reached a new level in his dreaming career. So this is probably the next level, DreamLog 2.0. And then we'll do 2.1, 2.2, because I'm done with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've had another lucid dream. And like I had a lucid dream before, like several months ago, and I went today. But it's not, when I become lucid in my dreams, I don't have total control over the scenario and what it is. I just have control over myself. Like, so I don't know if that's 100% total lucidity or what, but I was definitely aware. And this is how it was triggered. I was in my dream. There were these people that I knew, like, they're not really friends, but just acquaintances. They were like, "Oh yeah, I went to your house, like, and you sleeping like this." And they were like putting up pictures of me sleeping, like, "Oh, look at you sleeping." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "I'm sleeping right now." And they're like, "Yeah." And I became aware that I was sleeping on this couch right now. I was like, "Wow." Pardon me. But then, as soon as I realized that the dream just, like, boom, it left, and I was in this all blue room, like, and there was some, like, equipment, like, machinery, kind of, like, big square things, and they were like, they had some kind of purpose or whatever. So I'm in this room, and it's all blue, and these people start coming in through the door, and I read in this dreaming book written by some guy, Don Juan, was like a dreaming expert in like Mexico. He said when you're dreaming, you become conscious in your dreams to not focus on one thing, and it gets stuck on that, because it'll change your dream. The whole scenarios will change. So you focus on the little things, on the details. So I'm focused on the brick patterns on the wall, think the people's faces as they come in, and I'm thinking in my head like, wow, like I've seen all these faces before. Like they're not necessarily people I know, but my mind didn't create these faces. These are like real people. So I'm looking, and they're coming in, and it starts getting a little shifty. It's like it's about to switch to like another scenario. So I'm trying to stay hard to focus in there, like in that dream. And that equipment in the middle starts, like, water starts coming out, like, oh, we're losing something. And it was like all those little people that came in, not little people, they were regular sized people, but all those people that came in were like working on that equipment. Like they all were talking like in like technological terms and stuff about like, oh, this pressure is, and then it started flooding, like, and I'm like raising up with it, and I'm going out the window, but I'm still in my body, like I can't fit out the window really. And then I just like sort of just like let go, and I went out this window into the thing and just like floated down to the ground. Pardon me again. Floated down to the ground, and that's really all I remember about that. But those few moments in there I was definitely like, I'm sat there like, okay, let me take a deep breath. Like, even though that probably doesn't have no effect in a dream for breathing, but I was like, and I remember I kept thinking that I was like in my sleep, that I was like, oh yeah, and there was a lot of people. I just remember this right now. And I kept getting distracted, like there was something I had to do in that dream, but I don't know, I kept distracted by the people, like I don't know why, I was just focusing on the people, like, and their faces and stuff. So I go, and there's like these rows of people. This is still in that blue room, before the water started coming out. I see this girl, like this lady or whatever, so I'm like, I'm getting closer, and I'm looking at her face, I'm like, cause I know like all these faces, I must have seen some of the thing, where do I know this girl from? And I look, and the guy behind me just was like this, like, and he has like a shotgun like on his back, and it was like a message, like yo, stop focusing on like the who these people are, you got something to do here, like. And then, but I never accomplished it. I just floated out the window and floated down to the floor. And then I went to another dream, I think, because I was asleep for a little while after that. And then I woke up, but I just totally remember that dream, like, so clearly. Like, in my dream, I was looking at pictures, and it was pictures of me sleeping. And then I was like, wow, I'm sleeping right now. But I didn't have control over my scenarios. Like, I couldn't just be like, this other time I was had this dream, I was in some underground, like, it sort of looked like a jail, like a prison underground, that they did scientific experiments on a prisoner. And it was like, yeah, it was like some kind of, like, crazy lie detector, electrocution, like, thing at the same time, like, and it could sense if you're lying and where the lie originated from. And I was like, wow, so, and, like, the guy, it's like the guy who made it and, like, the prison guy talking to the, yeah, so this is gonna happen, like, this is how it works, and everything, flipped the switch, and he's like, okay, yeah, so we're gonna bring someone in. And I started running down the hallway, and the hallway, like, was distorted, like, it was, like going like this, and I was like, wait, I'm dreaming right now. That was my first time I ever came loose in dreams, like, I'm dreaming right now. So I closed my eyes, and I was like, okay, if I'm dreaming right now, things start, like, spinning, like, in a spiral, and I'm like, oh, if I'm dreaming right now, I could just be on top of a mountain snowboarding. And I saw my eyes closed, and I felt, like, the wind, like, but I opened my eyes, and I was not on a mountain snowboarding. It was, like, this black, like, abyss. And it was weird, because then I woke up, and I'm in my house, but everything is darker in my house, like, the It's not really as lit up. You see all this light coming through the windows and stuff. It was dark, and I'm looking for my dad. I'm like, Dad, I just had a crazy dream. And then he's in the kitchen with some guy I haven't seen, like one of my dad's old friends that hasn't been around in a while. And I'm like, yo, I just had a crazy dream, and this. And then I woke up, and I was like, what? And I run out to tell my dad again, and he wasn't there. And I'm like walking around my house with these weird boots on, and I look at my boots, and then I woke up for real, and then I was awake like physical reality. So I don't really have control over my dreams, but I have achieved lucidity. And let's see if next time I go to sleep, I could do that again. But it's those triggers. Something triggers it to be like, wow, you're dreaming. So stay up, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and helps you dream better or achieve lucidity in your dreams. That's what it's all about. It's not just about me doing this much. It's about all of us and all of our dreams. And part of my hair, I know, looks crazy, but I didn't have a little book lot to tie it up, so I just left it out. But it would have been more presentable like this, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, please pardon my crazy hair. I love y'all. Be easy, my kneesies. I'm gonna see you around next time.